Previously on Saw.
Hello everyone, I am Chuckle Droid, super intelligent robot and eternal nemesis to Gigglebot. Today, I'll be the one to tell you what's going on. A few weeks ago, your friend decided to prank every single player on the server. Not a single person was skipped, except for me. This made me unhappy. Sure, we're nemeses, but I still want to be included in things. So while your friend was off exploring the nether and crying over the loss of his roommate, I made a few modifications to his charger. Once he plugged in, negative energy filled his circuits, and within 5 minutes he blew up from the inside. Talk about going out with a bang. Now grab your shovels and snacks, or whatever your narrator says, because it's time to go back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Hey, whoa. Oh my goodness. Well, I have no idea what happened there, but one thing's for certain, I'm glad I have this emergency backup system. Yeah, with some emergency tools and everything. See, once a day, at the end of the day, I back up my consciousness to the cloud. And then I have this machine here to rebuild me, just in case if something like that ever happens. Boy, am I glad I installed this system. Anyways, friends, welcome to Sarcraftic Season 1, Episode number 13. Today is a very, very special day. See, while I was gone, the build competition at Spawn finished up. Time ran out, no more extensions, everything is all built up, no more to be done, and we are about to start judging on that, and I'm so excited to do so. So, what do you say we head on over to Spawn and join everybody else? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sarcraftic's very first seasonal build competition. Emma, you good?
No, we're good. We're good.
All right. Well, this has been a long time coming. We've been building for close to 2 months now, after a competition that was supposed to only be 2 weeks long. So we decided off camera we're gonna start the judging over at Juice and Zippy's place. Come over to Feb and Ubu, which is really just Feb, and then end with mine and Hobo's, who can't be here. Moment of silence for him. Okay, moment's over. All right. So Juice, Zippy, would you like to begin your presentation?
Of course, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Let's start here at the beautiful gate
that
Feb built.
Feb built it, okay.
Move right past that.
It's amazing Feb built the only good thing about your side. I'm just kidding,
Yep. So to the left, you'll see the outside of the port, which we'll get to in a second. Okay. On the right here, Zippy, do you want to tell them what this beautiful, beautiful diorite crap is?
Sure, this is a factory, and if you come on the inside, you can see more of it. We've got two gigantic smelters, you know, for all the smelting needs in a factory that lead up to smoke towers. And then if you go upstairs, there's some chests with, you know, storage and stuff that you can pretend it's full. But yeah, you got your chests and, you know, many lanterns hanging from the ceiling.
And 10 wood factory again.
Two working smoke towers. So yeah, fun times.
Very nice.
That is the factory.
I really like the detailing on this one, particularly the texturing and everything. And I like the smokestacks over there. And And especially like the stone bricks in the middle, kind of breaking up that monotony there. All right, what's next?
So let's move on to the back side here, where we have our wonderful old-timey ships. Our sailing ships.
Your saline ships? Will they help me with my contacts?
I mean, if you really want to, they probably will. So Zippy, you wanna take it away with your beautiful speech about your dry dock and your wet dock?
Yeah, so dry dock and wet
you guys
dock.
got speeches?
So,
yes.
Yeah, again, it's called winging it. So this is the dry dock. This ship is currently being built, as opposed to being repaired. It's actually being built in the dry dock. We got some little things holding it up, and it's ready to set sail once this lovely gate opens up. And, we have to add in a few more things there, but, it's still in the process of being built. But yeah, this is the dry dock with a lovely ship. It does have an interior, but there's nothing in the interior because, there's, again...
Not finished yet.
Not finished yet, exactly.
Yeah, it's not finished being built. That makes sense.
If we head over to this area, this is more of the weapons area. So we've got some swords and armor stands with the armor and everything that you can get.
Nice use of the armor stands.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh yes, we also have working defense mechanisms on the ship. We
have
nice. Arrows loaded into all the dispensers, but we can head up over here. You come up into the the living quarters of the ship with all the beds, and let's actually drop down to this area. This is the weapons area. We've got more chests and crafting tables to craft up more arrows as needed. And then the next deck is all of the storage. This is where they keep all the storage of whatever they might be carrying to wherever they might be going. And then all the way up on top is the upper deck. And here you can find the captain's room, which is fully decorated with a tiny little map of the current area that we are in.
Nice, nice.
And then up on top, you have of course, the steering wheel with a few more extra barrels for storage and a lovely little bell to ring whenever you get near land or whatever you want to say or do. Or, I don't know, it's just a bell. And then on the very top, we also have a little watch area that currently Emma is climbing up to.
Little crow's nest up here?
Little crow's nest, yes, exactly.
Alright, so where are we heading off to next?
So we might as well head off to the nice little lighthouse that we have here.
Doing all the talking here.
Yes, sorry.
Are you saying that you did all the work?
No, I'm just saying
he's doing all the talking.
I'm doing all the talk. So we have this pathway that continues over, and then we have a lighthouse, which does have an interior, thanks to Juice, who pushed me to do that at the very start of this competition. It's got a staircase that goes all the way to the very top of this thing. And then once we get there, there's really not much. You can just look out. That's all you can really do.
Well, that's all lighthouses can. That's all lighthouses can really do.
Yeah, that's all they can really do. Nothing really exciting. But yeah, then you can come out here and look around and look over to spawn and fun things like that. And yeah, that's the lighthouse. Very simple. And also, not to mention, we have this lovely custom-made coral reef right along this bay area.
This is a very nice coral reef.
Moving on, we have our lovely, in progress of being built runway. You know, the funding fell through, so they had to put the construction on hold.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's understandable.
The traffic control tower, though, got built lovely because Zippy found private funding for that. But yes, this will be eventually maybe a working airport strip with a little plane coming in.
Nice.
Our lovely mine, never mind the monsters.
Never mind. The monsters never mind, that's for sure.
I'd like to mention I have died in here once before.
That sounds like a personal problem, Emma.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the building adjoining it is our smithery, where we process all of the ores into usable material. You know, as you can see, the grinder in the ceiling.
Oh, look who's here.
Hobo. And this building is again seeking funding for a working smithery up above. We do have a pretty consistent source of dried kelp. So if you are in need of dried kelp, you can snag some from there. I just put in like a single chest full earlier.
I like these tools on the tripwire hooks. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now I believe it's time for the elephant in the room for this particular build, which is this giant shipping dock area here.
None of you have been cleared to enter. What do you?
Excuse me, I just entered. Sorry.
You're a robot. You have some boundaries.
All right, folks. So.
Oh,
you have
look at that!
temporary access.
Oh, that's so
Look
cool.
at that. That's fancy. That's fancy right there.
Wow.
So some of the crates obviously have their nice labels, and some of them don't. It's on the manufacturer and the producers to put their labels on.
What are you shipping through here?
Do they have anything in them?
Illegals.
These crates are empty. This is a money laundering front.
No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, Fab, where should we start here?
I guess we could just start where we started off with his, right? Just start with the little, my little gate.
Very nice.
This is a nice gate.
Yeah, I just made a little gate so I didn't have to look at their build the whole time. and then I could also block them from bothering me. You know, I like my privacy.
I totally understand that.
This is technically supposed to be the room where you have to come and get access to go into the industrial park, because most industrial parks, obviously, you need like a ticket to get in. Or,
Okay,
like,
so when you were building this, I thought this was like a small like drive-in like restaurant. I don't know why, but the building kind of looks like a hamburger. And I thought that this here was like a takeout window. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'd like a milkshake. Can I get a milkshake, please?
Over here, we got the map hall. Ignore the chest everywhere, but yeah, this is the map hall. Yeah, so we got the northeast, west, south up on the signs.
Is it
There,
updated?
obviously.
No, it's not.
No, it's not updated.
So then over here, we got a little tower. I wanted like a little scenic tower so you can kind of like tourists could come and take a look at all the ships coming in, so on and so forth. And then we went ahead and terraformed this area to be rocks, even though it looks like some spots are missing. To be a little bit more of a rocky, because there's a lot of sand everywhere, and I figured, you know what, let's try to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Somebody built a ship over there too, another nice little cruiser ship. What do we call those? And then you head on over to the well. So I just made these bunch of little custom trees. I don't know, these are definitely different. And then we have M over here. The baby Fab fell down the well, and M is trying to get some help.
Help! There's a little boy. Not there's a little boy stuck. She's just scared of a little boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Help me! Oh, help! Oh Lord! There's a boy. There's a child. Get it away from me!
So then there's the obvious tower that me and Ubu did.
I very much like the tower, and I think it's a good center point. But is it like supposed to be representative of something? Like, is it a water tower or some kind of other like public works project, or is it just here for like to look cool?
It's just to look cool.
That's fair.
And then the old crawfish. So this is the bar where Juice gets too drunk, and Gigglebot keeps telling him he has to stop.
This is where I come to cry.
Yeah, and obviously you don't have a shirt on because you're just so drunk, Juice, at this point.
Reasonable.
And then over here we have I forgot what I named this thing. The souvenir shop. So basically, I would like if everybody could. Okay, well. Okay, there's the weird dog thing is still on there. So basically, the key is at some point during the server, if you guys could all come and write in the book and write a little like words of wisdom for whoever comes onto the server after we get the world download, and then come onto your chest and drop like a little something for them to remember you by. So we got this big giant tree. I don't know. I like trees, so I decided to make a tree. I went for like the as you walk down towards the tree, it kind of like creates a little archway between all these other smaller trees. So just like a little piece to kind of look by, and then we have all these little other trees around here. And then if you take this little path that goes around the restaurant, it brings you to like a little little tiny farmer village slash maybe like a resort. The insides are not done yet, but this is basically going to be like a little resort area. So some like shoreside hotel or
oh no,
Oh no.
houses. I don't know what you'd call it.
Feb, this is a really fantastic section here. No shade toward Ubu, but I think it's especially impressive that you did this whole thing practically by yourself. I know, Ubu, you had other things that you had to attend to.
No, I give full credit towards Feb.
Yeah, but this is super impressive and really, really well done. I like the map haul too. That's a nice touch.
Thank you. But yeah, that's all I got. So on to the next.
Cool. All right, on to me and Hobo then. I suppose we can start here at the tower, at the base of the tower, where we all are,
Okay.
and we can move on inward here. You are greeted by the lovely park. This is Not a Bot Park, named after I'm Not a Bot, who was on stream with me when I built this. It's got a lovely walking path here. If you want to go all the way around the pond and the tree and everything, you can get a nice view of everything. We have some picnic tables here and a lovely grill in case if you're feeling outdoorsy, it's a nice day outside, you want to come over here and have yourself some lunch or some dinner or whatever and enjoy the pond and everything. I've also done some micro detailing over here with some heads. I used some custom spruce and stone heads all around just to give the finest of details to the entire park.
I never even noticed that.
Yeah. I'm particularly proud of this. It's the first park I've actually ever built in Minecraft, and did it on stream with my friends, and it was a good time. So yeah, this is Not a Bot Park. Anyways, moving over here, this is a lovely bridge that Hobo built, and you can explain it more if you'd like.
Nope.
Okay. Well, moving on, this is the second little bit of Not a Bot Park. This is a fountain and everything, a little sitting area. Lots of wedding proposals have happened here, actually. Several people come here and propose to their significant others here at this fountain, which is as of yet unnamed. So, if you want to name this fountain, you can. But we have all this very custom manicured bushes and trees, everything around here, and then underneath this arch is actually where the proposals happen. It's a very picturesque area. This is the park that Hobo built. I really love it. This is, like, if I were a kid, heck, even as an adult still, if I found this park in real life, I would definitely go and play on it.
It's like McDonald's.
Yeah, it's like a little McDonald's play place. We got monkey bars here with the end rods and everything. We have a swing set complete with strings. And a little play gym here, and a merry-go-round that Juice has discovered. And we also have hopscotch, if you want to play hopscotch, and a trampoline that Hobo's bouncing on, with actual bounciness to it. Moving on over this way, we have a house. Somebody stole the doors. That's cool. Now you'll notice that most of the houses have no interiors. That's because no tenants live in them yet. But if the tenants want to come in and furnish them, they are more than welcome to. We have a swimming pool here, complete with patio and lawn chairs and a parasol and everything. All of it very well self-contained inside this custom fence and very well manicured lawn. This is like a house for a more upscale, like the mayor or something. He's got a nice cottage right here, right next to Love Park, or Not a Bot Park and Love Fountain, and across from the playground. What's that?
This is my house.
Okay, cool. And over down here, this is kind of my centerpiece. I spent the longest time on these. Are the apartments, the Sarcraftic spawn apartments. These are really, really high-end apartments in the middle of everything. very private. You know, it's got this bulkhead here that, you know, kind of keeps people from looking at them. We got the custom trees along the sides over here as well. And one of them has some interior to it. Yeah, actually, Hobo did the entire interior. So this is like our model house kind of thing. So if you want to go to apartment 200, 211, and 212, I believe, are finished. Or 221. The other ones, again, don't have an interior because that is up to the individual tenant, whether or not they want to put an interior. We have options for either 2 apartments or 1 building occupied by 1 family. So if you're interested, see our renting officer, that's me, and you can definitely rent a property. Now, along the back here, we have a nice dock, like a pier area here, a little boardwalk for your luxury yacht, which was built by Corrupted Hobo. This is actually my first time seeing it in person. I saw him working on it a little bit before. Doesn't look like there's an interior, but that's understandable. This was built last minute. This is our high-end living over here. Just behind it here is our wood export from Juice's logging camp. Built by Juice, not really part of the competition, but we decided to put an export area because we had some extra land that we had to work with. So this here, I don't know if you guys can see me, this is the kind of the central area. I know it's not exactly at the center of it all, but this is sort of the pulse of the Sarcraftic spawn area because we have all of the villagers that sell the custom heads are inside of these stalls. In the middle here is a lovely water fountain with coins. You know, if you want to make a wish at the wishing well here, you can by throwing coins in there. And if you really are feeling adventurous, you can swim down the middle where the beacon beam is coming out, and you can see Feb's super secret mine. Over here is Le Grand Sarcrafteur, which is the Grand Sarcrafter. The interior is unfinished, but it's going to be a hotel. In case if somebody's just passing through, they just wanted to come and see the marketplace and all that stuff, this is going to be an option for them. You'll notice the custom artwork right here, which I spent literal days working on.
And then I tried to help, and a raid happened.
And started a raid instead. Thanks for that, Em. Thanks, I appreciate that. As we walk through, notice all of the custom trees and the meticulous bone mealing that has happened. Now, over on this side, this is the rural area that Hobo built. He did the entire wheat field and barn and stables and everything like that. Moving over this way, we have a balloon area here where you can rent a balloon for the day and go on an aerial tour of the Sarcraftic spawn area. Just in case if you wanted to see everything all at once from your own personalized balloon without having to share the tower with Feb. Moving swiftly on here, we have the Sarcraftic Welcome Center, which was originally built by Dodge Inc. and modified to fit the area a little bit better. We have the original build here. The base is pre-war original Dodge Inc. architecture, and then the rest of it from the quartz stairs up is modified a little bit. Now on the inside here, we do have churches, funerals, and weddings in here, just in case if you propose or die at Love Fountain. Marriage is what brings us together today. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone have a seat. Today we're going to be reading... Hey, right here, this is the library. And Emma, would you like to talk about this?
It's not finished.
That's okay.
People put things inside that I didn't want them to. But over here, we have what's going to be a table. And then this is where, over here, this is where you donate your books that you don't want. So if they ever need books, they're free to take. If anybody needs some books or anything. This is where my secret strip club is going to be. This isn't finished, but over here is the gambling game that I've been talking about. And I'm still working on putting people's seats down. But right now we only have 3 seats. But basically sit and then you bet money, and it's just a fun time. But I haven't actually, like... Yeah.
So for those of us at home, for those of them watching at home, could you please explain how the betting game works?
Okay, so basically, we all have stone shovels, and we have 2 pieces of gravel, and we basically bet on who's going to get flint. That's the whole game, basically. Whoever gets flint gets the whole pot.
Couple more things over here at the residential district of the Sarcraftic spawn area. Just behind the welcome area, we have the Sarcraftic banner sign over here, carved painstakingly into the mountain, made out of quartz, and visible from just about any semi-elevated location here in the Sarcraftic spawn area. Over here, we have the windmill, which helps facilitate power for the entire Sarcraftic area. Once again, the interior is unfinished, but that's because Doc Brown, who used to live here, died, and we had to repossess all of his stuff.
Is that him? Yeah.
That's him. Wait,
that's Doc Brown.
You gotta grow with him. You gotta grow with him.
Now he's dead.
One last thing is the fishing area back this direction. This is our fishing dock. This is our primary export here on the Sarcraftic server is fish. Almost everyone on the server eats fish. And we have a lovely clock tower here to let the fishermen know what time it is. No matter where they are on the water, they can see and hear the clock tower. This was built entirely by Corrupted Hobo. And then over here is fisherman housing. It's a little bit smaller, but very, very affordable. And very cute and quaint, as you might see as well. I believe that concludes the tour of the Sarcraftic residential district. All right. Well, this is what we've been waiting for, folks. 2 months of work has been put into this this build project, and may I remind you at home who are just joining us that the winners of this build project will get statues built in their image to commemorate a job well done.
There is a anvil over here. Why don't we write on the dried kelp?
Are we putting it in this chest?
Yes.
I think we should all put it at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
Ready? Somebody pick it up and read them.
Here we go. 1 vote for City Center, Feb and Ubu. 2 votes for Giggle and Hobo. 1 vote for all of us are wieners. It's fantastic. Another vote for Hobo. That's 3 total for him. 1 for Juice and Zippy. And 1 for Gigho, which I think stands for Giggle and Hobo. So that's 4 for me and Hobo. 1 for the City Center. 1 for Juice and Zippy, and 1 for all of us, which means, Hobo, congratulations, you and I are the winners. Ayo!
I only got 1 vote, and it was because all of us are winners.
You're part of the Gigho.
Participation.
All right, well, this is very well done, everyone. We are, in fact, all of us wieners. So congratulations, everyone. Fantastic effort put in. And I cannot wait to see the statues built now. Well, folks, that was a fantastic time. All good times were had all around, and I can't believe that Hobo and I actually won. Oh, that is a fantastic feeling, which means that he and I get commemorative statues built for ourselves over at the spawn area. I don't know who's going to head it up, and I don't know how they're going to do it or how long it's going to take, but I'm super excited. But anyways, my friends, I really, really hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, then please kindly thank that like button down below. It works really, really hard at its job. And if you really, really enjoyed it, then please subscribe to my channel. Both of those things really help me grow as a YouTuber, and they make my circuit boards feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. But until then, my friends, I'll see you next time.